Well, good evening, my loyal Cosimaniacs. Happy Train Derailment Day. A year ago, at this time, we were sitting without power outside because it was hotter than hell, and a train had derailed about a block away, causing a spill of coal dust all over the nearby main road. It took them a few hours to get power back, but it took them a day to get the road cleaned up. Didn't realize they still used coal. Well, anyway, that was a year ago. Today, I'm going to talk about something that is dear to my heart because it's so incredibly funny. Human sacrifice. Okay, everybody breathe. Calm down. Yes, Cosimanian Orthodoxy does use human sacrifice, but we don't do it in the traditional way. Let's be honest. In addition to the paperwork issues, if you should get caught, and having to set up the machines to wipe out the law enforcement agency and kill the jury, I mean, it's just too much work. And it's messy. It's messy. I mean, you've got your ritual chamber and you've got the altar, and you take the knife and you go into the person, and the blood spatters 12 feet all over the place. So not only do you have a dead body to get rid of, but you've got this horrible mess. I mean, think of some poor person trying to clean the blood off of everything, including themselves. It's just not a good idea. Traditional human sacrifice sucks. Okay? Unless you're an Aztec or something, it just doesn't work. I don't care how happy it makes the gods, how happy it makes the spirits, it's not worth the trouble. Fortunately, we Cosimanian Orthodox have ways around this problem. It sort of began as a joke. Years ago, every year up here near Milwaukee, at the start of the school year, some poor unfortunate brat would get squished by a school bus. There was always one. It got to the point where they made sort of a moving arm that went on the front of the school bus, and they would shroot the arm before they drove away to scoot any stray brat that they couldn't see out of the way. Well, whenever that got on the news, I would always raise my hand in the air and say, Moloch, accept the sacrifice of that useless child. It was a joke. Anyone who knows my sense of humor knows I joke about things like that. But the funny thing is, whenever I did that, good things happened. Maybe we're onto something here. So, you don't have to have a real human body with blood spattered all over the place. All you need is a dead human somewhere, and you donate the energy of their dying to the god, or gods, or spirits, or anything. And so, being Uncle Chucky, and not the sort of person to be squeamish about this sort of thing, as long as it doesn't require an actual body. I hate dead bodies. They're messy. They're inconvenient. And dead bodies are like guests. After 3 days, they both start to smell. So what you have to do is, you just don't worry about the actual physical body. You're sending the energy. Well, after some years of experimentation, we at the Cosimanian Orthodox Research Laboratories came up with the solution. There are spirits that we have work for us. they're on the staff. Well, what is the most important thing about personnel management? The employees like to be paid. I know, it's annoying and it's expensive, but the employees like to be paid. It's like any other business. They have little use for beans, but they do like energy. Fortunately, energy doesn't cost any money. I like that. I really hate spending money. I think if Abe Lincoln isn't screaming in pain, you're not holding the penny tight enough. So, how do we do this? Well, with radionics and psionics, nothing is simpler. First, you need two things. You need the sigil of a friendly spirit. See, friendly spirit. Are they friendly spirits? Give them energy. They'll be friendly spirits. Okay? And you need the sigil of some unsuspecting human. This was I don't know why I got this. I have no idea what I was trying to do, but it's been sitting in my witness sample file forever. So I figure it's safe to use it because I have no idea who the hell it is. Okay? And of course, that is one of the benefits of this method. You don't have to know the person you're using. In fact, it's probably better if you don't, as I will explain later. So what you do is you put that person on the output. And then you go through a procedure tuning to their life force. Yum, 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 yum. And we do that stuff. This is set to their life force, whomever it may be. And believe me, it was kind of difficult finding a photograph of somebody I don't know. But anyway, okay, and then we take the sigil of our friendly spirit. We put that on the output. Turn it on. And when you do that, the spirit does the rest of the work. The spirit sucks in the life force of the donor. You don't have to do any more. You know, messy bodies laying around, no blood all over the living room. Ever try to get blood out of a carpet? No. You just, with the furniture and all over the television set. I mean, you don't want to do that. This is better. You just hear the sucking noise as a happy spirit goes. Yum, 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 yum. And then you just relax and let it go until the spirit tells you, I've had enough, you can turn the machine off now. How long that takes depends on the spirit. If the spirit has just had dinner, they're not going to take so long. If it's been a while between feedings, well, the spirit may, just keep feeding and feeding and feeding, and the person just sort of mysteriously drops dead while they're walking into a restaurant or something, which actually is quite entertaining. Having somebody drop dead as they're walking into a restaurant is almost as fun as having them be so fat they get stuck in the door. But we don't get that very often. Sometimes it's somebody you like, and that just totally spoils dinner, and you don't want that either. So, if it's a stranger, it's no big deal. If it's somebody that you like or you care for, But see, with this, you don't use people you like or you care for, so it's a non-issue. This is reserved for enemies, or just total strangers, the cannon fodder. And you just kind of let the machine go, and the spirit goes, yum, 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 I'm so happy. I'm getting all this free energy. Yum, 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 yum. If there's ever something he needs, all he has to do is call on me because I get all this free energy, and no, I like this so much. This is almost as embarrassing as when a spirit starts masturbating. I mean, it's just, okay, we'll let him have his fun. And that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Let it run. And that is how we do human sacrifice. It's much more efficient. And you don't have to worry about any legal difficulties because there's no dead body. And if there is, it's natural causes. People die of natural causes all the time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it, and thinking of the looks on people's faces when they see it and their hair stands straight up. Oh, it's going to be priceless. You can tell I don't get out a lot, do I? It shows, I know. So, have fun, feed the spirits, make them happy. This is your old friend, the Archfiend himself, the nefarious and evil Uncle Chucky. Have a wonderfully evil day.